Hello everyone! Hello again! Welcome back to my stream. I am Lyndon. Wait, let's put some background music first. Does this work? I think it does, but I can't hear it. Anyway, welcome back to my stream everyone. This is my, so just in case. So, I'm Lyndon. I am your nearby wandering spirit. I've been traveling across this earth, though not that long. I'm still new here. And I've been going around, observing people, looking at their wishes. Yes, and sometimes I'm also on a journey of my own to find what I want to do in life as well. So what better way to discover what I want than through streaming? So today, we'll be playing this new game. I was surprised. The full game is out, and you guys can get it too, completely for free on Steam. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I think I saw this game way before it released on Steam. At least the demo version. Then I guess I was waiting for the full version to come out. I never got to try this game yet, so it'll be all fun and surprises. I read that it's short, but it has multiple endings. 4, I think. Let's switch to the games, BGM. Turn this off. And there. So calming, right? So I guess my main worry here, it being titled Heartstop Tour, the word tour in itself means we're gonna navigate. Probably, will I get lost this time? You gotta forgive me, guys. I am directionally challenged, but my only defense there is I was not manifested too long ago, so I'm still a newbie treading this earth, if I can, say that. So I hope you guys don't mind. So, what I read, this is going to be a short visual novel. Let us see if we could have like 2-part stream of this game, since I'm not sure if it would be overwhelming to do everything in one stream. Because of course, my purpose in streaming also is to welcome people to my space. Use this as your like cozy rest stop before you go on with your everyday life. And maybe as background noise. So yeah, I'm not really here to grind, as you say, like grind games, speedrun. Yeah, sadly, I'm not the type of person, or I don't have plans to do that. I'm always open to things that could help me improve my skills though. So there's that. Yeah. So good day, good evening, good night to everyone wherever you are. I hope you're having a pleasant day. So, from what I know, is that these 2 men here will be our targets. Maybe our stream today, maybe we could just decide, so that, I don't know, maybe maybe I realized it recently, maybe I'm just a very organized person, Hopefully the stream is not going to be too short. But yeah, maybe what we can do is, since it's a visual novel at the same time, I guess you can also count it as a otome game as well. Since there's 2 main leads here, from what I read based on the page's description. If you want to divide the stream into 2, maybe just a heads up, maybe we can just go for one of the LIs today, or one of the love interests today. Just so you know, I've never played this game before. I saw it, was interested, but I never had the time to try it. Well, until now. So I guess this stream is also a blessing, if you can say. Let's see. Let's see what kind of desires, wishes of people we can see here. What we can witness. Or maybe we might learn something ourselves too. Who knows? But the important thing is we're all here to have fun. We're all here to relax. We're all here to, just take in the time to rest. Also, can I say it's Friday again, guys? Also, I've been thinking maybe I should play if I should play specific games on Friday, since I've been thinking Friday and Saturdays might be good times to stream. So instead of I'm still deciding. But really, right now, I have no set time of when I want to stream. Like, for example, I don't know if I would be able to fit like an end of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday type of schedule, if you know what I mean. Since technically, I still have, not to share too much, but real life calls as well. Aside from real life, sometimes there can be pause in my adventures in learning what I want, learning the wishes of other people, learning what I wish myself. Sometimes there are situations that arise that needs to be attended to first, if you know what I mean. So yeah, which is why my type of streaming schedule would be more of like whenever I'll be free. But then at the same time, I'm also thinking when people would be free, when will they most likely have the increased likelihood of just passing by here, right? So I've been thinking of perhaps Friday, Saturday, those 2. If ever I'll be streaming like days straight, maybe it will be those 2. And I'm also trying to think if I have to change or delve into different kinds of types, genres of games as well. Yeah, so since we've been doing something relaxing so far, maybe we could also learn something with something more hyped, right? Something more hyped, something more adventurous as well. But we'll see. I'm still deciding on it. Nevertheless, thank you for dropping by as well. you know, honestly, it's kind of been rough navigating. Aside from me being directionally challenged, it's kind of rough navigating on finding my wish as well. So, but I know I'm not alone. We're all in this together. So, we're just here. We'll just take this time, the sacred time of ours, this important time of ours, to just enjoy what we're going to do at the moment. And I really hope and wish that my connectivity will not have any issues today. Last time, the drop frames were so bad. But before we start, let me use myself. Let me there. Sometimes my model have been so wonky. Also forgive my sniffles. You know, the weather in my area, hot cold. And I got drenched during one of my, outside ventures. I got drenched in rain. So there we go. There we have it. I hope you guys don't avoid that. It's hard getting sick. It's also painful to get sick. It says the only time you desire, you wish that you can feel healthy again is when you feel the burden, the illness, how illness like slumps on your body. Yes, weighs like a heavy blanket. So excuse me for that. I hope the sniffles be gone. So anyway, without further ado, let us begin. I think that's enough yapping from me. So yeah, our game today will be Heartstop Tour. Hopefully our hearts won't be stopped. That's not gonna be a good thing. And it's going to be a short visual novel, but hopefully, let's see if we could finish the game today. And maybe for continuity's sake, if it seems like it would be better to cut this into 2 streams, we might try to, organize ourselves with the routes as well. I don't know how we will be able to pick the LIs here. So let's see how this will go. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. What's your name? My name is Linden. Your nearby wandering spirit. What are your pronouns? Let's just go with she and her. Arrive in 10 minutes, leave in 20 minutes. I sit down in the farthest corner. Since this would be me, should I slot in dessert? Maybe not. Maybe I should try to give a different mood as well. No? So, I sit down in the farthest corner of the train station, where the tiled walls are a little too close and the noise of the crowd sounds pleasantly distant. It's already noon, and I'm eating what I loosely describe as breakfast, a discount cold egg salad sandwich from the convenience store downstairs. Ooh, it's been a while since I really want. Maybe I could make at home. I'm sorry about that. Give me a moment. Okay. The bread is soggy. Oh, the lettuce is giving up. The egg tastes like depression. Oh no. I chew slowly, contemplating the slow fall of my life into total chaos. What happened, girl? But this is what being unemployed feels like. I haven't changed out of the tacky suit I've worn too many times in a row. The collar's fraying. There's a pink stain on the sleeve that may or may not be soy sauce. My ID card still hangs from my neck. Just get fired, girl. I groan to hate the way it clacks against my chest. I quit. Actually quit. I can hear my boss's smug voice, the casual cruelty in his tone. The exact moment my final brain cell self-destructed. She was pushed to her last straw, I think. Honestly, they're giving it a comedic sense here, but the feeling of your final brain cell self-destructing just means that it's been a too toxic kind of workplace. Flashback 2 hours ago. Maybe if there's a flashback, maybe I should try to copy the SpongeBob voice, if you know what I mean. Boss. that have a Kuma Bear mascot you like. It looks so deformed. Honestly, it's a wonder. It's a wonder kids aren't scared of it. I'm quitting this job. Dramatic? Yes. Justified? Also yes. You can insult my work ethic. You can underpay me. You can even make me work weekends. But do not slander the pure, comforting joy of Comfort Kuma, a round pink miracle of marketing who got me through middle school. I will die on this hill. Oh. So the boss insulted like your Oshi? Your Oshi or your stress relief? Makes sense. I take another angry bite of that sandwich. Munch! Still sitting in solidarity with the bear, and I feel a soft tap in the back of my neck. Who the hell touches a stranger's neck? I flinch, nearly choke on a piece of egg, and twist around. Oh, pretty. Behind me stands a tall man, glowing in harsh station lighting. Is he a rich man trying to cosplay as a backpacker? He does look rich. There's an expensive-looking camera slung around his neck and a rolling suitcase by his side, the wheels barely touching the floor. A rolling suitcase. What is a rolling suitcase? He looks relieved to see me. I feel immediate danger.
Sorry to bother you. Are you the tour guide?
Or its voice. Okay, we can just voice ourselves. Tour guide? Me? Really? You want me to be your tour guide? I guess you don't know who I am. Silence. I blink. He smiles, all teeth and sincerity, like a golden retriever. Except this golden retriever has a platinum AMX card. What's this? Is this a credit card? And because my day is already ruined, because my ID badge says City Promotion Guest Services, from a job I technically still have until they revoke the building pass, and because I'm very unemployed now. Do they say yes? Do they say no? They ask if I'm a tour guide. Shall we bring along this fellow for an adventure where we get lost together, or shall we just do the right thing and say no? What do I feel today? I don't want to be lost alone, guys. Let's be lost together! The word hangs in the air, soft and dangerous. Yes! The man beamed like I just handed him a winning lottery ticket. He immediately crouches beside me, setting his suitcase upright. Oh frick, I could have saved! Nar! Fine. His smile belongs in a romance drama, not in real life. I stare at him, already mentally rewriting my entire portal code.
Oh, thank God. I thought I messed up the meeting point. I've been wandering around for like 40 minutes. I was 2 seconds away from crying into my map app.
We shall get lost together, pal. Pull out his phone and show me a vaguely official-looking receipt. It's a freelance booking app. The listing title reads, Intimate Local Walking Tour, Hidden Gems of the City. The company name is just Urban Vibes Experience. Oh, look at this part. I don't even know what that means.
You're not gonna believe how many people I asked before you. Everyone just walked away or glared. Oh, and one old man even threw a fish cake at me.
Oh wait, isn't its voice? Is it too soft? Hopefully it's not. Wow, an old man threw a fish cake at you. You're a nice guy. If someone do that, that old man probably wouldn't take it out in one piece. You're a bit intense. You might have deserved that.
I probably did. I don't even know how to ask for directions in this language. I learned how to say toilet and help, and that's about it.
Toilet and help. I guess this makes sense. And really, you are intense to think that you would poke a stranger in the neck while they're eating. Useful combo.
You'd be surprised how often they go together.
Have you guys experienced that? Honestly, I've never been in an area where I don't know the language. He laughs. It's way too charming. My conscience pokes at me, loudly, but before it can ruin my life further, he extends a hand towards me.
I'm Julian, by the way, from France. First time here. Possibly about to die of excitement and or heat stroke.
Actually, what is our setting? You're from France, but where are we? Are we in Japan? I hesitate, then shakes his hand. London.
I love that. Sounds cool. Mysterious.
Why, thank you. Oh, okay. I didn't freak up this time. I couldn't actually save during. Okay. Mysterious is actually my middle name. Not really. I don't think so. I feel like I'm pretty open about where I've been going. Probably, maybe more curt with my responses. If anyone's mysterious, it's you, pal. I don't know why you're here, how you survived this long with only knowing toilet and help in this language. Julian looks at me confused, his head slightly tilted to the side. Golden retriever sign. Oh, look at this pout.
I'll trust you in that.
How many days are you staying here again? He tilts his head, like he doesn't know the answer to himself. He mumbles under his breath.
A million.
A million? Huh? What did you say?
I mean 4 days.
4 days. A million what? Julian leans back, sipping from a water bottle shaped like a bear.
So, where are we headed first?
I pause. I don't have a plan. I was supposed to go home, eat expired food and cry in the shower today. But now there's a tourist with trust issues and too much money looking at me like I'm the keeper of an Asian city with stuff. All you said is money, a million. Dude, you cannot say that. You're gonna get mugged if you say it's the wrong people. Trust issues, but he trusted me so easily. I hesitate, acutely aware of my wrinkled suit and the way my old company ID still dangles from my neck like a noose. Shopping district is the obvious answer. It's close, crowded enough to blend in, and most importantly, air-conditioned. True, he's dying from the heat, he said. But the thought of weaving through tourists under the sweltering sun makes my already damp collar feel tight. We'll lie to him. We shall commit to this bit all the way through. To the shopping district we shall go. Dylan perks up before I even finish speaking, his eyes lighting up like I just suggested we raid a treasure vault.
Shopping? Perfect. I need souvenirs, like a concerning amount of souvenirs.
Why? He gestures to his suitcase, which now I look closer, is suspiciously big for someone just here for a 4-day visit. You packed all that?
Oh, no. They're not all full. This one's just for emergency purchases.
Emergency purchases?
Like, what if I see a really cool hat, or a ceramic frog, or what if next a limited edition Comfort Kuma collab item?
Oh look, it's the keyword guide, Comfort Kuma. He's a fan of Comfort Kuma. We're gonna get along well. I can feel it. I will call it now. We're going to react like, oh, you like Comfort Kuma too? My soul leaves my body. You did not just say that.
I did, and I stand by it. That bear is a cultural icon.
Get on the train then. Oh my, we're so sold, guys. We're so sold. We found a guy who likes the same mascot as our character.
Aye, Captain.
Girl is sold. Now what? Oh. Oh, look. It's a cafe. Is this Kumabe? I don't see how this is deformed. This is a pottery. Didn't get to see. The shopping district is a mess of pastel colors, overpriced boutiques, and street vendors aggressively waving flags at passerby. Julian has apparently never encountered personal space. He weaves through the crowd in a manner reminiscent of a dog set loose in a china shop. I never own a dog, guys, but I have seen dogs walk up to me in my adventures, and they're not even my dog.
So, what's the strategy here? Do we go left, right, or straight into that store that smells like caramel?
You're the one who wanted souvenirs.
Yeah, but you're the expert.
I am, in fact, not an expert. I am just here because I wanted someone to be lost with me in this concept we call the Earth. But Julian's still looking at me with golden retriever boba eyes. I point to the closest thing that won't immediately bankrupt. A cramped little shop with shelves overflowing with trinkets. There, cheap, chaotic, and they definitely sell like self-rubbed ceramics.
Ooh.
Oh, he has a cute laugh. Julian makes a noise of pure delight and beelines for it, like a dog. Inside, I'm his personal shopping consultant. He picks up every third item he sees, holding them up for my approval.
Thoughts?
He holds a tiny cat statue up. It's ugly.
Sold.
You're weird. He adds it up to his growing pile. A minute later, he shows me a pink blob keychain that might be Comfort Kuma after a tragic laundry accident. Oh, I see. So the keychain's not active.
Hey look, it's your emotional support bear.
How did you know?
It's plastered all over your back.
Girl, you have a, what do you call that? You have an Ita bag of Comfort Kuma? He grins and waves the pink blob more eccentrically. Is it counterfeit? It's not even the right shape.
It's abstract. Art.
I feel like abstract has been used in a lot of explanations to defend what we don't understand. It's a crime. He buys it and leaves. By the time we leave, Julia's emergency suitcase is significantly heavier, and now he's wearing a new hat. Oh, he was serious about the hat. A wide-brimmed straw thing that must have belonged to a vacationing aristocrat. He proudly adjusts his hat in front of me.
How do I look?
Like you're about to get scammed. Also, I don't see the hat thing.
Fantastic.
He grins, completely unbothered, and I realize with horror that I'm getting used to it. Honestly, it's kinda ridiculous. It kinda suits you. You're gonna regret that when the wind picks up. I don't see the hat though, but he feels happy, so let's just indulge him since I bet, being lost was probably lonely and scary for him. And finally finding our character to help guide him around, and our character not being that bad of a person. Just wanting to, our concept is just wanting to get lost with him. I guess a bit of this kindness would not hurt anyone. It kind of suits you.
Yeah? Maybe I'll keep it then.
The sun dips lower, casting the street in gold, and for the first time since I lost my job, I don't feel like a failed office woman. I feel like a tour guide. I guess you're a tour guide also, but just got fired since. I guess it has something to do with tour guests, from what I remember. Our character describing the details in her ID. A fake one, but still. The shopping district is lit up with street performers, clattering drums, the sizzle of takoyaki stalls, and the occasional trunk of a vending machine dispensing drink. Julian stopped dead in his track in front of a gachapon machine.
Oh no.
Inside the machine... Are you a gacha collector, Julian? Inside the machine are rows of tiny pastel-colored capsules, each promising a mystery figurine. A sign taped to the glass read, "Limited edition Comfort Kuma collab. Collect all 6." Don't. It was useless. He was already digging his pocket for coins.
I have to.
Yes. You're a gacha addict. I bet if that was just lined up there, it wasn't gacha, you wouldn't. Unless you're after Comfort Kuma merch, then I wouldn't mind. I would understand completely. People have this great desires for the things that they actually enjoy. It's a scam. You'll get 6 of the same ugly one. But what about the excitement? The excitement is what matters. The excitement of getting not knowing what you're gonna get. The excitement of the chance of getting something rare. Why not that? It's just a booster of, luckiness.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
See, Julian gets it. That's a risk I'm willing to take. See? He solemnly inserts the money. The machine whirs. A capsule drops. Julian cracks it open. It's like a sacred artifact. Inside is a microscopic Comfort Kuma, dressed as a shrimp.
Magnificent.
You're weird, Julian. That's the worst one.
That's why it's perfect.
Though, if he's this type of person, he's nice. He's the type of person that can see, the best and the worst things. And I feel like that's a great mindset to have. Okay, Julian, you're a nice person. He quickly feeds the machine again. By the 5th attempt, Julian has acquired Shrimp Kuma. Shrimp Kuma again. Shrimp Kuma. Why? A slightly different Shrimp Kuma with a hat. A normal Kuma, but missing an ear.
I think the universe is telling me something.
You don't think? Well, honestly, sometimes we feel that we're more powerful than the universe, so I say go until you collect all 6, buddy. To stop?
To open a shrimp restaurant.
Would you have thought of that? Would you have thought of that, guys? Getting all shrimp and opening a shrimp restaurant? I wouldn't. In what world does the universe tell you that? Okay. He looks so genuinely contemplative that I almost believe him. You're hopeless, man.
You'd rob a man of his dreams.
I think it's only you. We're trying to save you from bankrupting yourself or interpreting the world's signal to you differently. I feel bad for the universe telling you to stop, save your money, pal. You have a lot more to explore, and then you'll be like, I want to open a shrimp restaurant. I think the universe is telling me that. In what way could that be interpreted as that? Oh, it's a Kuma. This is so cute. The cafe is a shrine to Comfort Kuma. Pink plushies line every shelf. Kuma-shaped mugs dangle from behind the counter. Even the sugar packets have tiny bear faces printed on them, judging you with their black, beady eyes. A life-size Kuma statue stands guard by the door, one paw outstretched ready to bless your poor life choices. Behind the counter is June, a man in his late 20s, wiping down the espresso machine with the expression of someone contemplating arson. Really? His apron read I heart Kuma/J, peeling letters. Oh, it's you. Miss me? Like a toothache. Julian, meanwhile, looks like he stepped into heaven.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
He sits in one of the chairs in the corner, ushering me to come along.
This is the life. No schedules, no meetings, just vibes.
I wish my life so far had been like this. But, reality speaks otherwise, which is why we enjoy games like this. And this is where our journey to look for our wishes actually is where the motivations of looking for our wishes come from. Because we want to live our ideal life. But honestly, I wish everyone could just have this. I've known you for only a day, but I wonder if you ever worked a day in your life.
Hey, I've worked. I interned at my dad's company for, like, I don't know, a week. It was terrible. Everyone kept calling me sir and I had to wear loafers. Ugh.
Okay, bud, you had a hard life. I understand. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. He shudders. I sip my coffee. Leaning in, he looks at me curiously.
What about you? How long have you been a tour guide?
The time to tell the truth? You know what, to say the truth.
No way. I'm your first client? That's historic.
He believes in everything our character says, no? He truly is golden retriever energy as well. I did heard that golden retrievers are like welcoming committees of their house. They're not really that much of like a guard dog. And seeing this now, I kind of understand what those people meant. He doesn't press further, just stirs his iced coffee with a straw.
So, what was the old job?
You know what? Since you told us that you entered at your father's, you shall do the same and tell the truth. He raised his cup.
To freedom, then.
Thank you.
Wait, I think the cafe owner guy is calling me.
He leaves the table. Julian returns to the table, craving a limited edition Puma parfait as if it's the holy grail. It has too many umbrellas.
Now this is the peak of human innovation.
I wish I have a simple life as you, or a fulfilling life as you, that I can say this to, simple things or things that I enjoy. But sadly, I have yet to look for it. That'll be 1,800 yen.
Worth it!
As he digs in, June slides up to you. Sidles up to you? Or slides? Sidles up to you, arms crossed. So, you quit your job over some bear I manage daily, and now you're babysitting a rich idiot. It's a tour guide gig. You're not a tour guide. I am today. Jun stares at you, then at Julian, who's now attempting to balance a spoon on his nose. He's not listening to our conversation. You're both hopeless. He leaves a bit of silence, and Julian snaps back into focus.
Okay, but real question. If you could be anything right now, no limits, what would it be?
Honestly, a nap, since that's what our girlie wanted.
Move.
For a second, the cafe noise fades, and he leans back, grinning again.
Well, if you ever need a partner in crime for impulsive life decisions.
I'll keep you in mind. He smiles, and for once, it's not blinding, just warm. Wow, we bonded so much, and it's just a day. I'm quite charmed until I realize he's poking the whipped cream on his drink, that with childlike fascination. Completely absorbed in trying to balance the sugar packet on top of it. It topples, he gasps like it's personal betrayal.
This is rigged.
It's physics.
No, I had it.
Sugar packet slides off. He groans, slumping dramatically against the table.
My greatest defeat.
I kinda wanna live a life that you have, Julian, to be this carefree and worry-free, to the point that I feel confident in venturing into a part of the world wherein I only know the equivalent translation of 2 words. I steal the packet before he can attempt a third time. He pouts. How are you this easily entertained?
Oh, this is nothing. Once I spent 3 hours trying to teach myself to flip a pancake in the air, 3 hours later my kitchen looks like a battlefield.
Also, it makes me think if everyone has an attitude like Julian, I wonder what the world will be like. Would it be chaotic or would it be like, peaceful? Since I think what I can describe him, maybe he's not as naive, but he is innocent in a way that he finds joy. He finds joy in the little less things, and that's what I feel like of all the people I have seen so far, kinda lack. Did you succeed?
No, but I did invent pancake soup.
I don't think that's good for you, buddy. Pancake soup? I choke on my coffee. Actually, it's impressive. How can you make pancake soup? You're literally cooking it in a pan. It's gonna dry up.
Finally, validation.
Aww. Wait, I'll save. Save here, just in case. Since we've gone through a long part along the way, it would be so sad if suddenly something happens and I see my frames dropping again. Please no. Okay, still excellent. It means in suddenly serious.
Okay, real talk. Do you think pigeons know they're pigeons?
Do I know if pigeons know that? Do I think if pigeons know that they're pigeons? Maybe. I don't know if they question like as birds that they don't have a concept of keeping it in. So that's why. Do you guys know that birds, unlike humans, they don't have the ability to. They don't have like the thing. What do you call that thing? They don't have a thing in the butt called a sphincter. Like in humans, we can hold it in, right? We can hold that in. Humans can hold it in. But birds, the reason why birds, as they fly, they leave droppings is because they don't have that. They don't have that sphincter to control it. As they eat food, as the moment it passes through their guts, it's just gonna come out. The more you know. Maybe if they would question that. But I do think they know that they're pigeons. Otherwise, maybe they would question why the people they see can't fly. What?
Like, do they look at themselves and go, "Ah, yes, I am a pigeon"? Or do they just vibe and assume they're like weirdly small chickens?
I believe that when they think, if they can think, and I assume they think since birds are pretty smart, they probably would just be like, why isn't that everything else that they interacted with that is not a bird couldn't fly? And perhaps maybe they would wonder, why do other birds look different from them too? At least they can fly. They should look at the penguin. I rolled my eyes, but wait, where are you staying? Julian freezes mid-sip.
Ah.
He pulls out his phone, swipes the booking confirmation, and slides it across the table. I squint at the screen. Luxury's Skyview Suite. This address is in the middle of a parking lot.
Yes, I learned this after I paid.
How much? He suddenly whispers.
Do not make me say it.
How much did you pay, Julian? Julian?
Enough that I could have bought the actual sky.
Rich boy. I stared. He peeked through his fingers.
So, hypothetically, if a guy, very cool, very charming guy, needed a place to crash for like one night.
You're lucky that even though it's a day, we have bonded for a day, and it's lucky that we probably deem you as someone nice. Because if this was real life, no one would actually help you. And if this was real life, you'd probably be finding a way back already. I don't think there's anyone as carefree as you. No.
I'll sleep on the floor. I'll cook.
You don't look like you can cook.
I can attempt to cook. It's the thought that counts.
His eyes grow wide and pleading. It's all too easy to imagine a small puppy in his place with the way he begs.
Please. It's Golden Week. Everything else is booked.
Isn't there a way to have checked where you have booked the place? You know, with how the story goes, I don't think this is the viable choice. Either one night, but get the shrimp. You know what? For the gag, let's get the shrimp berry.
Deal. But only the duplicate shrimp bears. Oh,
He exhales, slumping in relief. Also, this choice, just a reminder, if ever you guys encounter this in your part, think twice before you accept a stranger into your home. Okay, serious note over. Let's go back to the game. He exhales, slumping in relief.
thank you. Seriously, I owe you.
You owe me a huge one, bud. You owe me silence on a walk home.
Done.
Jun glances up and his eye twitches. No, you're still here.
Yes.
Jun exhales through his nose, long suffering before turning back to the machine. How are you still here?
Should we leave?
Leave or stay? Leave or stay? You probably over welcome our stay. Leave, stay, leave, stay. You know, let's take him more. Let's take this lost puppy more around town. Leave. Oh, this is pretty. What tree is this? Jian lasts approximately 12 seconds before pointing at the street vendor and whispering, "Is that a mochi? Is that a mochi the size of a toddler?" Oh, he's also an easily distracted type of person, huh? The sun dips low, painting the streets in warm gold as Julian and I leave the cafe. The smell of street food and fading summer air fills my nostrils. Julian walks past just a little too close, his sleeve brushing mine as he still points at every little thing like it's the most fascinating discovery in his life. So this guy is easily amazed by everything he sees and easily distracted as well.
Oh, look at that.
I follow his gaze to a tiny wrinkly dog wearing a sweater. It's a dog. He looks delighted,
It's fashionable.
and he's also the type that is very fascinated and very enjoys in the things that can be probably considered as ugly. He pulls out his camera, and when did he even have the time to grab that? And crouches down, snapping a photo before the dog's owner whiskets away.
Perfect.
I catch a glimpse. The dog is adorable, of course, but it's more than that. The golden light, the stray leaf caught mid-fall, and the blur of city behind her. You're weirdly good at that.
I have many hidden talents.
Jack of all trades, huh? His knee is now completely covered in sidewalk dust. I don't mention it. I don't think it would be that obvious given the color of his pants. Unless it's, grayish, black, show me another one.
Alright. Watch this.
Whenever a person will be like, watch this, for sure something is not gonna go according to plan. At least that's what I learned. He stands, stepped just into my space, and plucked a leaf from my hair. One I didn't even know was there.
Ta-da!
Is he bluffing about his talents? Is this our room? Dang! We really love comfort, Kuma. My apartment is lived in, a little messy, very neat. Julian steps inside like he's entering a museum, eyes wide.
Wow, it's so
His eyes land on the laundry.
cozy.
Thank you for sparing my feelings. It's a mess.
A welcomingness.
You should stop crying, bro. He sat up his suspiciously heavy suitcase down with a thump and immediately beelines for my bookshelf, running a finger up along the spines. Wow, he's really friendly and comfortable around strangers, huh? I toss a spare blanket and pillow at Julian, who catches them with the clumsiness of a man who has definitely never made a bed in his life. Floor's yours, don't complain.
luxury flooring, 5-star experience.
Rather than sleeping in the parking lot, I would actually believe you saying this. Because, the thought of, oh, I would sleep at this floor of a stranger who's been nothing but nice to me, and a tour guide, I'm the first client, they're nice enough to let me crash at their place even though it's a floor. Nice floor, since I would have been sleeping in a parking lot without, wait, let's see, where's the log? Oh, this is a long log. Look, we gave him a spare blanket and a pillow. If he was in the parking lot, he would even dream about having a blanket and pillow. He'd better give us 5 stars. He flops down dramatically, rolling himself into a burrito of blankets. I turn off the lights. The music has changed. Silence. Then,
Hey,
no,
but what if I...
sleep. A pause. I don't get our MC. Are you fond of the guy or are you just annoyed with the guy?
Good night.
Good night. I don't answer, but for some reason, the room feels a little less lonely. A hand shakes my shoulder.
Rise and shine.
That's safe, since perhaps that's just hungry. I lurch upright, disoriented, and a squint of human-shaped rays of sunshine looming over me. Julian is already dressed, very slightly damp, smelling like my cheap citrus body wash. What?
Morning walk. The city's magical at sunrise. I checked.
Oh, you're a morning person, huh? It's dark.
Exactly. No crowds. Just us and the pigeons. And maybe that one guy who always jogs at ungodly hours.
Honestly, I have a question for you. Where did you stay before meeting us? Or was yesterday, the day before your first day? I glare, he beams. I hate you.
Noted. Now take a shower. Adventure awaits.
But it was pretty. I showered did little to wash away my exhaustion, but the crisp morning air helped. The city is half asleep. Occasional delivery truck rumbling past. Julian walks ahead, hands shoved into his pockets of his wrinkled linen pants.
See? Magic.
It's just empty streets.
Exactly. No tourists, no noise, just the city breathing.
Excuse me for that. I'll just There's too much dialogue than I had expected. A stray cat slinks past the dumpster, eyeing Julian with suspicion. He crouches down, making a clicking sound with his tongue. The cat flicks a tail and vanishes. You're terrible at this.
I'm mysterious. It's part of my charm.
I roll my eyes, but don't stop him. The quiet is nice for a change. Unlike the crowds of the shopping mall yesterday, it's just the two of us and slowly walk down. If you guys ever woken up like at this kind of time, sometimes it does feel nice since the temperature is different from it is during the actual day, and there are things that you notice, and I guess breathing in like the morning dew, it kind of helps also. But our busy lives usually, the busy lives I see usually makes this kind of activity less prioritized, since if you really do need sleep, you will sleep in. But like what I said, it's kind of nice. I guess once in a while. He grins.
Oh, yeah.
Julian buys 2 onigiri and a canned coffee, handing me one without asking. We eat in silence on the curb, watching the first wave of salarymen trudge towards the station.
Don't move. That salaryman's tie. Is it clip on?
I will push you into traffic.
Kinky.
Huh? Huh? What? No! No! I'm going to freaking push you in traffic, Julian!
So, What's the plan for today?
Sleep.
Boring.
Necessary. I sigh, then plan the itinerary. Meiji Shrine, where Julian tried to commune with nature by hugging a sacred tree plant and tackle a side item. Harajuku's Takeshita Street, where he spent 5,000 yen on a trip the size of his head and immediately dropped it. Ooh. Akihabara, where he fangirled for 2 hours after seeing his favorite shoujo manga on the poster. He bought many volumes, then found out it was all in Japanese. Well, never too late to learn. And of course, the iconic Tokyo Tower, where he spent 20 minutes arguing with the vending machine that stole his money. It gave him the drink, he was just too distracted taking selfies. Through it all, I trailed behind like a long-suffering babysitter, wondering how one man could attract so much chaos without taking time. That is what you call a cheerful man, an extroverted man, a very curious and adventurous man. And since we probably have the opposite energy, we would really find it time. But there's something really endearing though about how he goes about life. Like what I said earlier, if the entire world is filled with people like Julian, I feel like the world might be, slightly peaceful even though there's chaos caused by curiosity and, being adventurous. It's not that bad of a chaos if I would imagine it. The streets are properly alive now, bustling with commuters and school kids. Julian walks a little too close, his elbow brushing mine whenever someone passes.
And melting. Like a sad, sexy popsicle.
I never expected to say that. You're damp, like bread left out in a rainstorm.
Poetic. Harsh. But poetic. No, I could get used to this.
Being the bread or the popsicle, my friend. To what?
Morning walks, empty streets. You?
Sir, we just met the day before. I don't think it's the time yet. I don't look at my face. Girl, we just met him yesterday. We're leaving in 2 days.
Yeah.
Back in my apartment, Julian flops onto the floor like a starfish.
I'm exhausted.
Girl, your face feels warm. You didn't even want him to stay in your apartment. You were hesitating. You woke me up.
And it was worth it.
I kick his foot half-heartedly before collapsing onto my bed. Julian's breathing evens out almost instantly. I close my eyes. The city hums outside. My eyes blink open to darkness. The digital clock on my bedside reads 2:37 a.m. in harsh red numbers. Something feels off. I lay there for a moment, disoriented. I lay there for a moment, disoriented, before realizing what woke me. The oppressive sticky warmth clinging to my skin. The AC must have shut off again. With a groan, I fumbled for the lamp, my finger brushing the switch. Light floods the room in sudden golden burst. And there he is. Oh. It does look deformed, does it? I believe you sleep like that in another person's house. Julian, shirtless, sprawled across my floor like some modern art installation. One arm is flung carelessly over his stomach, his fingers twitching slightly in deep sleep. Yeah, the other is bent on his head, behind his head, biceps flexing and drawing attention to the smooth lines of his shoulder. The thin blanket I've given him has slipped dangerously low on his hips, revealing the sharp V of the muscle leading beneath. I swallowed hard. His chest rise and fall in a slow, steady rhythm, and for 1 second I considered just watching. Girl, you a freak. Then his eyelash flutters. What are you, a bird? Show off. A sleepy, lopsided grin spreads across his face before his eyes even fully open.
Is there a fire? Did you just miss me?
Neither. Abi, his gaze clears, sharpens in low light. He doesn't move or cover himself, he just watches me with infuriating smile.
Are you sure? Because you're looking at me like I'm the last onigiri at the canteen.
When did you guys have time to like fall or have a crush on each other? The movement makes his blanket slip even lower. You're impossible.
And yet...
A pause. I can feel his grin widening. So you're into our fake tour guide girly, and probably girlies into you. I don't know who fell first, but sir, maybe I will just give you an applause for your efforts in trying to woo her.
Here you are, staring.
I reach for the lamp again, my fingers brushing the switch.
I knew you thought I was pretty.
The light snaps off, like the solo suspense. You know, even if our MC does like him, it's kind of infuriating as well. Go back to sleep, Julian. Silence, then a whisper.
Sweet dreams.
I don't answer, but long after his breathing evens out, I lie there, staring at the ceiling. You open the AC, it's gonna be hard to sleep again. Surprisingly, no. Sunlight filters quickly through the window, painting the room in drowsy yellow hues. The air is still thick with sleep, the kind of quiet that only exists in the stolen hours before the city fully awakes. I thought I'd get used to it the next day, but I definitely do not. How do I get used to waking up? To weight on my body. That's not part of my usual morning routine. Wait! I blink slowly, my brain still half drowned in sleep, and glance down. Julian's arm is slung over my waist, his finger curled loosely into the fabric of my shirt. His face buried against my shoulders, his breathing deep and even. Lips slightly parted, his hair is a mess, fluffy and tangled, sunlight turning the filter strands into bright red. Somehow in the night, he migrated from the floor to my bed. And worse, I let him stay there. I should shove him off. I should, but his breathing is steady. His body is relaxed in a way I've barely seen since he got here. 5 more minutes won't kill me. I close my eyes again. I can't take this anymore. Move! The second I shift, Julian tightens his grip, pulled me closer with a sleepy, testing nose.
Oh, tour today. Today's free day.
You're on me.
I'm not on you. I'm with you. A big difference.
His voice is rough with sleep. His words slurred and heavy. He nuzzles into my shoulder like a cat seeking more, his breath tickling my collarbone. I should absolutely push him away. What should we do, guys? I feel like this would be the right choice, since we told him this before. See? It's funny, we bickered with him since the beginning. We're technically not as nice, but for some reason he was still accepting of our character. The room is quiet. The city outside is still soft with morning haze. There's nowhere else I want to be. Go take a shower. I need to take my golden retriever out and walk.
You have a golden retriever?
In the city streets, Julian walks beside me, so close that our arms brush every few steps. He's quieter than usual, but not in a bad way. Where do you want to go?
Everywhere and nowhere.
I'm afraid I can't fulfill that.
Wait.
Before I can ask why, he's grabbing my wrist and pulling me towards a tiny hole in the wall shrine tucked between two buildings. People would walk past the weathered torrid gate and chip Foxgate without noticing. What are we doing? Julian takes his pocket and pulls out a 5 yen from him.
Making a wish.
He drops the coin in the offering box with a soft clink, taps his hand twice, bows his head, his lips move silently. When he straightens, he's grinning. Sorry for my throat is dry. What you'd wish for? He gasped, scandalized.
You can't ask that. It won't come true.
You're such a kid. You won't actually believe that.
I might. And now I'm double wishing you don't ruin it.
I rolled my eyes but stepped forward and mused, fishing out my own coins. The ritual feels silly, but Julian watches me with his unbearably fond look, like he's memorizing the way my hands move. You know, let's commit to the bit. They're already kinda into each other. Let's help them, shall we? When I finish, he leans in.
Did you wish for me?
Bitch. I told you to I wished for you to shut up. And then he laughs, bright and unguarded. The sound lingers in the air between us like sunlight. We walk all the way to the shopping district. Since the street didn't have much else to offer us, we end up in the cramped bookstore. The shelves stand so close together you have to turn sideways to slip through. Julian immediately beelines for the photography section, running his fingers over the spines. I find him later crouched in the corner, flipping through a book of black and white street photography. His expression is softer than I've ever seen. Good book? He doesn't look up.
This photographer, he captures these tiny, perfect moments. Look, a kid laughing with ice cream dripping down their head, or an old couple sharing an umbrella. The kind of stuff that people forget to notice.
He turns the page, his voice drops, almost too quiet to catch.
I want to remember everything about this trip.
Aww, even though we're a fake tour guide. Thank you. The air between us shifts. Even the part where you got scammed by a parking lot luxury suite. The moment breaks. Julian snapped the book shut and stand, shoving it into my chest.
Especially that part. Here, buy this for me.
What happened to your emergency suitcase full of money? He grins. Why am I the one buying it?
Emergency. It's not an emergency if an amazing person is treating me.
I reluctantly pay and watch as the cashier wraps up his book. I'm unemployed, you know. When are you planning to pay me to be your tour guide again?
I'll pay you with a hug.
Ah, friendship. He grabs his book and rushes towards me. I run away.
Stop! Stop! I give up. You're too fast. Truce. Please. No hug.
He falls into the train station's chair and wipes his sweat dramatically, gasping for air like a fish out of the sea. What if I want a hug?
What sane person runs all the way to the train station?
Not to spite him. Julian, it's barely 50 steps.
I am a malnourished young master.
Oh. That platform is nearly empty, just a distant echo of an announcement and the hum of cabs. We call for a truce and end up sitting on the bench, carrying a bag of melon bread, slightly stale. Julian leans back, stretching his arm along the bench behind me. We're not quite touching, but close enough that I can feel the warmth of him. You know what I noticed? Our character is very, very aware or sensitive to the touch of others. Like the previous dialogues, she always goes, "Oh, our hands brush. Oh, our arms brush." I just noticed. I thought it was probably a dialogue thing, but then, or maybe it's a coincidence. But then, looking at this and looking back at the previous dialogues, maybe that's just what our girl likes. I don't know.
You never told me your wish.
You never told us yours. You said it wouldn't come true.
I lied. I'm a terrible person.
I was right to call you that slight profanity earlier, though I shall try not to do it again in the future. The overhead light flickered, casting his face in gold and shadow. He's looking at me like I'm the only thing worth seeing in this whole damn city. I wished. Julian waits, patient, his knee pressing against mine. For better melon bread this time. Oh, it's like you gave a subtle message. Better melon bread means you want to have better melon bread with him next time. The train rushes past, and for a second I think he might kiss me. He doesn't, but his pinky brushes mine just once, and it feels like a promise.
Okay, new game. That Konbini. What's the most chaotic combo of items I can buy for under 1,000 yen?
You're changing the subject.
You're avoiding the game.
I roll my eyes, but play along. Fine, a single banana, a pack of glow sticks, and a fishing magazine.
Be right back.
Dang, you're gonna buy them? Sure enough, he comes back with a single banana, a pack of glow sticks, and a fishing magazine. He really did buy it. We go back home. Julian's back on the floor tonight. Pushes makeshift bed so close to mine that our hands could touch if either of us reach out.
Today was my favorite day.
Aww. We don't even do anything.
Exactly.
A bit.
Suddenly, every single day with you has been in my favorite days on Earth list. I'm 25.
Bro, it's just been 2 days since we've met each other. Maybe this is what they call maybe nerve-fated, love at first sight from us. He pulls out his phone.
25 times 365 is 9,125. You should be honored.
I am very well am. Wow. Could you give me a specific ranking?
Clap your hands for Julian's favorite days in the world. My favorite would be the day you and I met. My second would be today, and my third would be yesterday.
Oh, that's so sweet. What's this? He pauses.
My fourth favorite is the day my dad allowed me to play with the other kids.
Oh. You have a sad backstory? I want to hear all about that.
Oh, it took a lot of convincing and tears. It was for only one day, but I was so happy playing football with him.
Oh, were you under strict parents that didn't allow you to go out? Because, that's sad. He had a restricted childhood. I guess it kind of makes sense that, it's a good thing that, he's the way he is because, other people might not have ended the same way he did if they had a restricted childhood. He trails off. Julian, when are you leaving? Julian's voice soft, raw, nothing like a boy who complained at every stop on the trip and argued with animation.
Do you want me to leave that bad?
It was a hearty attempt at a joke, though it doesn't completely diffuse the air of melancholy floating around him. Julian exhales through his nose, a half laugh.
Train's at 7:30. Tomorrow.
The number hangs between us. 7:30. Countdown of cold digital precision.
I never mentioned it because I didn't know how to bring it up. If I said it out loud, it'd be real.
Oh, Julian. For this route, let's be honest, it did actually been honest, except for the first choice.
Shit.
He steps forward suddenly and pulls me into a hug. His arms are tight around me. His face buried in my shoulder. He smells familiar. Scent of cheap shampoo and cinnamon gum he's always chewing.
I'm coming back.
Liar.
Next time, I'm taking you to France. We'll eat so many croissants, you'll hate me.
I already hate you.
Liar.
They had the sad part is they had more fun than they thought they would, and they bonded so well that they fell for each other. They fell for each other during the process of it. But when I finally looked to my side, Julian's already asleep. I close my eyes. Bang, bang, bang. My door rattles. I throw a hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and the light spilling through the curtains, clinging to the last fragment of sleep.
Arise, my tragically under-caffeinated roommate. Become bearing edible bears.
I groan and drag myself out of bed. When I open the door, there he is, beaming with a bento box in hand. It's shaped like a bear face.
I fought a 7-year-old for this. She was fierce, but I prevailed.
You're 25, you fought a 7-year-old? Did you really fight a child?
She had one in each hand. It was hoarding.
I take the box. It's warm. It smells like pastries, and thankfully, it's wearing a shirt. You're dangerously chipper for someone who was dying 12 hours ago.
I slept on luxury flooring. I am reborn.
You're back. Together. How cute. We're just here for breakfast.
And spiritual healing.
That'll cost extra. Jun glances between us, his eyes narrow. I thought you'd leave by now.
And missed the bear-themed culinary experience? Perish the thought.
Jun rolls his eyes and disappears in the back with a muttered hopeless. We take a seat at a table that's slightly sticky. Julian carefully peels open the menu.
I googled this place before I came to Japan. 5 stars. Cuter than it has any right to be. That's a quote.
Ooh. How much of your trip has been decided by cuteness?
You say that like it's not a perfectly valid metric.
True, if it's cute, you're attracted to it, go for it. I steal a rice ball from his tray. This is revenge for day 2, 2:37 a.m. Wow!
You're welcome.
Wow, our MC sure remembers. His eye crinkles at the corners as he smiles, soft and slow. For a second, it's easy to forget the clock ticking down on his time here. Easy to fall into this, coffee and chaos and conversation that stretch like sunlight across it. Then, the bell above the door jingles again. A tall man in a sharp black suit enters, scanning the cafe with military precision. His gaze lands on Julian and his polished shoes club toes. Julian freezes, smile gone. Gone. Mr. Beaumont, you were instructed to report this morning. Julian doesn't look at him.
I was busy.
The father is waiting. The tension cuts through the air like a wire. Julian's jaw tightens. His fingers tighten around his chopstick.
I'll come when I'm ready.
Now, sir. I see. Julian looks small. The version of him that jokes and flirts is nowhere to be seen. He glances at me. Just a flicker. Then he stands.
Guess breakfast is over.
We'll be in the car. He leaves without another word. The bell jingles again. Final. Distant. Julian doesn't move for a moment. Then he sighs.
Sorry, that was dramatic.
Are you okay? He looks at me. Really looks.
Depends. Do I look like someone who's about to be emotionally throttled by capitalism and family expectations?
You know, everything about you kind of makes sense now. Your love for the weird things, how you're happy and trying to, capture moments. It really does make sense now. A little. He smiles again, but it's cracked porcelain.
Then yeah. Great.
You know what? We're here to help you, Julian. Even though you did infuriate us from the start, this would have been the right thing since, this would have been the right thing since, back to responsibilities. But since this is where our choices matters, we were with this guy for 3 to 4 days? 3 days at least, since the days is the day that he's supposed to leave. You lied to him about being a tour guide, but for some reason, our character bonded with him, and you're starting to, show the growth of interest with one another. What shall we do? Shall we do the right thing? Or shall we grant his wish? His whole wish, and not just run away to freedom? Responsibility? Wish granting. Of course. Who am I to say no to a wish, right? Let's run away now. I mean, we're still not at the end of our tour. According to legal procedure I made up just right now, clients are required to stay till the end of the 4 days they told me. So basically, stay.
Are we running away from my problems?
That's exactly what we're doing. He glows. I blink, blinded by the light. Julian grabs my hand.
Come on, you're my alibi now.
For what?
Evading intergenerational capitalism. Keep up.
So, are you going to leave now that you have a great romantic moment and disrupted all my customers? Jun exhales through his nose, long suffering.
Should we leave?
Yeah, you guys should definitely leave and run away from your problems. We sprint past startled pigeons, past a confused grandmother selling mochi, past a man in a bear costume who salutes us solemnly. Julian doesn't let go. We slow to a walk. Julian ducks behind a display of baby's breath and hydrangeas. He has some very questionable stealth skill. Do you think they're actually following you?
Oh, almost definitely. But look at this peony. Isn't it gorgeous?
Even while on the run, he's still very easily distracted. Focus.
Right, escaping. Sorry, the peony distracted me.
Yeah. Somehow, I got dragged into a karaoke booth. Julian punches a random song in Japanese that he definitely can't sing. The screen flashes pink hearts.
If I die tomorrow, tell the world I did not agree to be CEO of a corporation that sells weapons and scented candles.
That's your family business? That's a niche business model.
My family's idea of synergy.
He slumps into a cracked red sea dramatically.
I'd rather eat my own passport. No wasabi, just straight chewing.
But I think there's, some consequences if you do lose your passport and you're not a citizen of that place. The best hiding place is where we were caught last time, right? Jun isn't at the counter and the lights are dim.
Quick, before someone rational sees us.
He grabs my hand again and pulls me into the storage room. The door clicked shut behind us. I realized we did grant his wish. Dang, he's causing so much trouble for everyone around him. The storage room smells like lemon, cardboard, and something sweet. Probably the bear cookies Jun keeps hoarding for secret emergencies. Dim light filters through a dusty ceiling fan. painting pale lines across Julian's face. Hmm. We're surrounded by shelves stacked with syrup bottles, flour bags, trays of matcha mix, and one mysterious box labeled emotional damage. Fragile. I don't question why there is a PS5 and a bed filled with Kuma merch. I'll find out the reason when I get to Riku's room. Did we just break the fourth wall? We broke the fourth wall. My gosh. Our MC truly is funny. Outside, bell jingles. Sharp footstep, 2 steps then. Julian presses a finger to my lips. His other hand finds my wrist. His breath pans against my cheek. I can feel the tension buzzing of him, as taut as a violin string about to snap. I don't move. I don't speak. I'm not even sure I'm breathing right. Footsteps pause outside, muffled voices. Someone clears their throat, someone else says, "He was seen near here." Julian shuts his eyes just for a second. His latch twitch. Footsteps continue, then fade. The front door bell jingles again. Distant now, fading. Silence. He doesn't let go.
That was unnecessarily cinematic.
What do you expect? You're running away from your family that has a business that you'll be an heir to. Now without you, I don't know how that business will run now. But I guess it makes sense. Like how you describe your family business and your family totally does not align with how you are. At least that's how I see it. You literally shushed me like we were in a spy book.
If this were a drama, I'd kiss you to keep you quiet.
Ooh. So flirty.
But I'm trying very hard not to ruin the one good thing I've got going this week.
Which is? The silence returned, heavier this time. That bud, huh? Julian laughs under his breath. It's not the usual bright sound. It's hollowed out, quieter.
My father booked a trip to Japan for me. He said I needed to see the world before inheriting it, like it's some family heirloom or a throne made of golden spreadsheets.
Oh, so that's why. That's why you were here. And I guess the good thing how you took it is that you had that suitcase where you put your emergency purchases. So I guess it's nice that you're trying to see it as an opportunity. But that was really a jerk move from your father to just leave you here, to think that without meeting our character, our MC, you would have been sleeping in the parking lot for the next few days. Honestly, it's kind of also heartbreaking to think that it's possibly done on purpose so that you won't question about going out ventures in the morning. He would just obediently stay in the company that is as his father wants him to. Remember how he said that he had to beg his father to go out and play with his friends? This potentially could be his father's way of, crushing any kind of wish that he could have. So good for him. Good for him. He held his head high. He tried to overcome challenge. He even met our MC. And now they're having a great time. What the father didn't account is probably the variable, which is our character, that asked him to run away from his responsibility, because both are impulsive decision makers. I mean. He pulls away, finally, and leans back against the shelf. A packet of tapioca pearls shift behind him but doesn't fall.
I thought I'd come here and figure things out. Instead, I got lost. I fought a 7-year-old for a bento. I met you, and now I'm hiding in a closet like a guilty teenager who missed curfew.
Yeah. Technically, it's a storage room.
Great. That makes it dignified.
He runs a hand through his hair and laughs alongside.
I don't want that life. I don't want board meetings and mergers and being told who to be.
What do you want?
I want mornings like today. I want to chase sunlight through alleyways and sing badly in karaoke bars and eat illegal amounts of mochi. I want to feel like I exist for me and not just for the family name stamped across the building.
It's valid. But obviously, of course, some people, you have to also understand that perhaps some people might see you as you have a good life. But if that's what you truly want, and so we shall grant it in this route. That was kind of poetic.
Sorry. It happens when I'm emotionally cornered next to a 50-pound bag of rice.
You know, let's disappear together. The silence stretches, pressing in around the edges, waiting for someone to take it. I shift, brushing against a crate labeled "Emergency Pancake Mix. Do not touch. You will know." My voice is quiet when I speak. What if we just didn't go back? Julian blinks, slowly, like I just handed him a glitch in the universe.
Didn't go back?
I mean, hypothetically, if we vanish, run away, change names, grew beards, open a smoothie stand in the middle of nowhere. He stares at me, mouth slightly open.
That's insane.
I know.
I want it.
Yeah, you and our character, you guys are two peas in a pod. Congratulations on your future marriage. You guys are meant for each other. Hooray!
No, seriously, let's open a hostel in Bali, or maybe a cat cafe in Portugal. We'll rent out surfboards to people and live off street food and questionable income streams.
Okay, I just want you to know what I'm worried about for our character. I'll be worried for our character. Do you have the financial stabilities for this? That escalated quickly.
I've thought about it before. Kind of. Not with someone, but now?
I grist my shoulders.
You, me, the ocean, bad financial decisions. A lifetime of it.
Yeah, two peas in a pod, I tell you. You need to calm down.
I can't. You offered me freedom with a side of emotional support and maybe illegal identity fraud. Do you realize what a dangerous combination that is?
Yeah, so people who really want to run away, it's a dangerous combination. There's something I should say. Wait, let's see. Since you reached a critical point, let's say it.
If it's that you're secretly Comfort Kuma in a trench coat, I'll be thrilled.
Wow. Would you really prefer Comfort Kuma over me? Wait, let me check my stream. Is it going up? Okay, it's still going up. I'm not actually a real tour guide. I never was. Not licensed, not official. I just sort of made it all up as I went. A beat, I look down, maybe ashamed. Julian blinks. Then he smiles like it's the most obvious thing in the world. Yes, truly, a way to start your relationship if you guys do decide to hold each other in the hand and go through life itself. Truth is the most important thing. Since you already know what kind of family Julian has, and probably he's willing to run away with you, sharing his life with you, and maybe bad financial decisions like Witty said, it's time for you to also speak up about your lie about being a tour guide.
I know.
You do?
You think I didn't notice you didn't know the difference between a shrine and a temple? Or that you gave me directions to the zoo when I asked for a museum?
Wow, Curly did a bad job. I never said anything.
Of course not. It was the most fun I've ever had with anyone.
Thank you for trusting us, Julian, but I hope you don't do that with other people. Our girl here just... You have to be lucky our girl here is nice. I blink, and Julian leans in, forehead to mine.
You could have been a barista, or a dentist, or a disaster. I'd still follow you to Bali.
Do you think it's love at first sight, what happened to him? He's practically vibrating. I'm not sure if it's adrenaline or caffeine or sheer desperation. But I feel it too, something shifting, unspooling.
We need to die.
Huh? Wait, I think I have a proper emotion. I have the proper emotion for this. Nope, not that. Huh? Die? Die? You need to die. Why? Okay, back to neutral. Excuse me?
Fake die. For the record. Obviously.
These two people are so dangerous. After having some rest back at my place, Julian and I set out on our fourth day together. It's been hectic. There is pink and gold, the sky melting into its forest, softest shades. Just outside, Cafe Kuma, a row of old Kurikura booths glow like pastel coffins, each one promising ultimate kawaii transformation. Jun leans against the cafe doorway, sipping something from a bear-shaped thermos. He looks like someone who regrets every life decision that led to this moment. I feel like you're a nice one, Juno. You're telling me you want to fake your death with a sticker booth photo? How is that? No, never mind. I don't care. Or so he says. Jun's piercing stare tells me otherwise.
I need a believable exit. Dramatic, symbolic, preferably with sparkles.
I like how even them faking their death is like a game plan. It's what he deserves. You're all unwell. Julian and I sit on the cracked bench outside the shuttered back door of the cafe. The evening neon buzz from the paprika photo booth faintly glowing nearby. Jun is pacing a few steps away, trying not to care. So, we're actually doing this.
We are faking our deaths in a 600 yen photo booth, Monkea. It would be kind of rude to back out now.
This is my genuine question. What does mon cœur means if I pronounce it properly? But how am I going to pay?
It just ends up meaning you. Because that's all there is to it.
I'll trust your word on that, but I probably might look it up later.
Mon trésor, ma boutique, also means you. But only for me.
Aw, you're sweet. I try opening up Google Translate. How am I going to pay? Cost? How do I pay for the flight tickets and everything?
Man, I knew this would happen. So I booked everything just in case. See? You have a flight ticket ready for 9:38 p.m. tonight.
You know, this would be a great idea, honestly, if we're faking our death and we run away, but he still have his assets. This will be a solid plan, though almost borderline illegal. I stay, my mouth slightly open. Yeah, girl, just leave it up to your boy, Julian.
You have a drawer labeled just in case for international romantic implosion. I've seen it.
Girl? Why do you have this? Okay, maybe I did plan well.
This is fate. You didn't have a job, I didn't have a future. We both needed a beautiful tropical escape.
That's true. You can count it as fate since our character now has nowhere to go. And him, Julian, he didn't really want to go back to his old life now, does he? So with both of them not having anywhere to go back to, it's like, you know, I agree, it's really like fate. Where they met each other, he knew right off the bat he wasn't our character wasn't a tour guide, Her character, just agreeing to being a tour guide as well. That's really fate. And their situation aligns perfectly. They actually lose nothing if they escape together. Girl has no job, guy then doesn't want to go back because he doesn't want that future. Now when they escape, they fake their deaths. They have actually something to look forward to together. Though, as I say, it's a disclaimer. This is just a game, guys. Please don't follow whatever's depicted here. It's nice to have a loved one. It's nice to meet someone nice in your life to actually bring both of you up, since I believe that's what, or at least that's how I see it. Human relationship is very beautiful when both parties bring each other up. But of course, this is just a game. Try not to copy it in real life, as it's kinda legally questionable as well. Okay, back to the game. But my cousin's going to think I got kidnapped again. She wouldn't be wrong. Right, but like, I had a perfectly fine apartment, a rice cooker, rent paid, my favorite pillow, and now I'm running off to Bali because I didn't feel like clocking into a job I already quit? But you have to remember, while you have a fine apartment, a nice rice cooker, and a paid rent, you have all of these in your apartment, you're completely unemployed right now. You will not have, it's not gonna be fine anytime soon if you think about it. It's the least of your worries. Perhaps if you want to, you could stay there for a few more days, but I doubt that is like favorable as you guys are running away. But you have to remember, as long as you don't have a job, this will be temporary. You have your gateway to freedom right here.
Isn't that the spirit of travel?
Julian interrupts the conversation.
We're just rewriting the script. Besides, I heard hostel ownership is basically like having a permanent sleepover.
Jun's eye starts twitching in the back. I know this is a romantic idea, but that's not how business works. Do you have any idea how zoning permits? So this is insane, right?
Totally. But I'd rather be insane with you in Bali than sensible in a golden cage.
At least take the travel toothbrush and keep behind the counter. We're both going to crash and burn. That's the dream. You're so nice, even though in your mind, I feel like I relate to you the most, June. If I see two people like this, I would be like, you're crazy. But you know what? I'll help. You're the nice one. Julian's already dragging me into the booth. Inside is cramped and neon lit, plastered with instructions of aggressive fonts cuter than Dao mascots. Julian says convenient, escape your tragic past theme. Flash! Picture of me choking on laughter while Julian dramatically clutches a fake rose. Flash again. Us meet scream as Julian tries to climb onto my lap because the booth boys glitched and said goodbye forever in a demonic voice. Flash again. Julian fake collapses in my arms like a telenovela protagonist. I don't even bother trying to look serious anymore. We burst out of the booth, breathless. Julian peels off the sticker sheet, admiring the horror we created.
June, you're our witness. Tell my father I died doing what I loved.
Will they believe that? Which was...
abandoning capitalism.
Julian sighs and takes the sticker sheet. We pocket it with the muttered Godspeed, idiots. Julian bows low, grabs my hand, and we go. The lights are harsh here, brighter, more real. The announcement board flickers with departures, each one a possible future. Julian clutches our train tickets, still slightly out of breath. His other hand doesn't let go of mine.
I always imagined running away would involve more fake mustaches. Maybe a Vespa.
You've got sparkly stickers and a near-death heart attack photo. And a near-death heart attack in a photo booth.
Honestly, way better.
Train hums on the tracks nearby, sleek and waiting. Its doors are just starting to slide open. We glance at each other and step forward. We sit down in the nearest seats we found. At least, you have the guy that's ready, and he has, the means to probably support both of you, since I guess you guys are still capable of making bad financial decisions. Oh, look! The train jerks in motion. Julian flops into the window seat, pressing his forehead against the glass. A golden retriever in existential crisis. The city begins to blur. Neon signs, sleepy apartment buildings, vending machines glowing. I drop into the seat beside him. For a moment, we just breathe.
Okay, first things first. If we're going to start a new life, you need to learn how to curse in French.
That's a priority?
Survival skills. Élémentaire, mon adorable ici.
I will never be able to pronounce French words. What does that mean?
I'll tell you when we land. Or maybe when you're angry enough to use it on me.
Oh wow, so he's really prepared for a life together, huh?
I want to know completely everything about you. What kind of music would you listen to? How would you react to what I do?
I think you already know how we react to what we do. Also, I find it nice that, they fell in love. And, he just does look forward to learning more about our character the more they spend their lives together. That's pretty nice. For the first time, I'm receiving an easy request from you. Break the fourth wall, and let's just do jazz. He grins, turning towards me, all teeth and crooked joy. His knee bumps mine and doesn't move.
You know what's wild?
Everything that just happened?
Besides that, it's been a few days, and I know I'm completely, recklessly, possibly dangerously into you.
Ooh, what a confession. My heart does something deeply irresponsible.
Maybe I'm running from a life of generational trauma and emotionally constipated bodyguards, but also, maybe you're the best part of the getaway.
Mirror each other's getaway. How I see it. We're helping our character run away from, a toxic environment where her values are not, seen. While girl is helping you get away since she gave you the idea to run away from your families, from your generational trauma. Though I can say it's both irresponsible. As long as you have each other, I guess whatever you guys do going forward, and since you're set with your decision, you just have to own up to it, and I feel like you both will be fine. You really are broken, huh?
Irreparably.
He leans his head against my shoulder. His hair smells like stolen shampoo, aka mine.
I don't care how fast it is, or that everything's changing. I'm not letting that change how I feel about you. Even if we crash and burn and the hostel gets terrible reviews.
Did you really buy the hostel? I'm already picturing the 2-star Yelp post. Too many cats, too many pretty pink bears.
One of the owners keeps teaching people to swear in French. 5 stars.
That's true. We talk about nothing and everything. What the hostel will look like, whether the moon looks different over the valley. And if you can really build a new life with someone you've only just met, especially if one wakes up too early and the other one wakes up too late. The train pulls into an airport terminal. Our escape awaits. Somewhere in Bali, sometime later, a cracked wooden sign swings in the breeze. Comfort Kuma Hostel. No shoes, no problems. It's warm here, the kind of heat that clings to your bones and make you forget you ever wore a jacket. Inside, someone's attempting to make pancakes using a broken rice cooker. Julian is in the middle of arguing with the guests about the ethics of charging extra for emotional support cat cuddles. He sees me. He smiles like he's seen. The past feels distant, like something we've watched once. On a train going somewhere else, all that matters now is the still impossible dream. Ours. The end. Thanks for playing! Oh. That's cute. Should I go for the other route? I feel like this route on its own maybe... Let's see, how many endings was this? Oh, spend 4 days with two boys in this autumn visual novel. I see. How many endings do we have? We have 6 endings, 8 cutscenes. Ah. Oh, there it is. There's a mature content description. The game contains rare art depiction of an adult male sleeping shirtless. Nice, I guess. I see. And then, Julian here, what's his occupation, guys? Being rich. I just read completely the description since I wanted to be surprised. It all makes sense now. I think this is us. We're the bear. So yeah. There's 6 endings. I'm thinking, should we continue? I feel like this is such a good game. I think we got one of the good endings for Julian. A normal ending. Since we've been very open to his approaches. I'm thinking, should we go for Riku or should we save Riku for next time? This is Julian, this is Riku. Maybe we should save Riku for next time. I feel like we got to learn about Julian and in this route, even though it's just one ending. I'm thinking, I think it would be nice if we would go for Riku in another stream. I think, oops, I had that. I think, let me see. I feel like the story might not be different as much. I'm thinking. I kinda don't wanna play this all in one go. Since the story is pretty interesting. It's also straightforward. It's like it's like a don't think too hard type of game. So I think it's nice to have like separate streams of this. That's what I'm thinking. At least. And of course, I guess if you notice in the start of the stream, I kinda am feeling under the weather a bit. So I'm thinking of maybe just stopping with one ending, since I feel like you got a proper grasp of how Julian is as a character. Like, he and RMC are pretty together. They're kind of a pretty irresponsible but dynamic pair. And of course, we saw what their wish was. Their wish was they wanted freedom. The reason why RMC in the first place quit is because he couldn't take the insult of her favorite thing, which is understandable. Because, different people, different values as well. But, never downplay what you value. That's what I learned, or that's what I see, what I saw. For Julian, he didn't really want to inherit his father's company, nor inherit the lifestyle that was waiting for him back home. And I guess in a sense that let's see. Honestly, even though he has a golden retriever kind of attitude, I can see that he's kind of complex too. Maybe it's because I don't meet these kinds of people in my adventures. I've never met this kind. Well, at least to this extent. I've been thinking. So he wants freedom too. He wants freedom to do what he wants. Since what stuck to me, what I noticed the most was when he mentioned that he begs his father to have a chance to play with other kids. So I guess there's that. I guess, that kind of says a lot too with that kind of says a lot about how he's being treated and what he values as well. I think he values connection, he values being out there, he really wishes to explore and, capture the moment that he finds precious. I think he was able to do that. And then, I guess, even though it was just few short days in game, maybe what drew Julian and our MC together was, their personalities. None of them were really bad people. They were just, in June's word, idiots. Godspeed idiots. And I laughed at them. But yeah, I guess for a story like this, you could really see how it's nice to have someone with you and support you as you try to go about your dream, your freedom. Yeah, if they haven't found each other, Julian might have went back. Julian would have never thought, well, maybe Julian have thought of running away, but never, conceptualizing it, never executing it like how he did with our MC here. And in our MC, on the other hand, would still be unemployed. Maybe she might not know what to do, is what I would like to say. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's a pretty relaxing game. It's funny, very funny. And I feel like even though we completed one ending, we got to see a lot of what our MC is like. I guess, honestly, even before meeting Julian, I guess we can see our MC is kind of a dynamic person. Like, maybe a bit of emotions over logic. Since she quit because she was her favorite comfort mascot, the Comfort Kuma, was insulted by her boss. The main reason why she quit, and she had an issue, and how she met Julian in his route, right? So yeah, if it was just one ending, it's kind of it went on a bit too, right? It also went to a bit. Maybe I guess next time what we could do since he completed his route, I really don't. Yeah. Honestly, personally, I don't feel confident in dropping, like playing the whole game in one sitting. Because my throat feels kind of dry from reading all the dialogue. It's kind of a lot too, and of course, it's also my fault for commentating, since some of them are kind of ridiculous, and it's almost impossible to not commentate or laugh along with them. But yeah. So maybe in our next playthrough for Heartstop Tour, maybe we can go with Riku instead. We can go with Riku instead. After we finish Riku's route, maybe we could dedicate one full stream to explore the other endings. Because right now, I feel like that one ending was sufficient enough. I'm not saying it's enough. I'm not saying don't play the other endings. I'm saying for now, it's sufficient enough to get to know what our MC is like and what Julian is like. So yeah, I feel like it's a great what do you call this? It's a great one ending already showed a lot of our characters, and I can't wait to know more of what we already know. So perhaps in our next playthrough, it would be Riku this time. I bet if it's Riku, maybe we should say no to Julian. That's gonna hurt, honestly. That's gonna hurt. And maybe we can have a separate stream. We could have a separate stream exploring the other endings, if that would be more viable. So the stream won't be that long. So Honestly, I'm not sure. The reason why I kind of don't feel like playing his other endings, even though at the beginning I thought that um even though at the beginning I thought that I would, is because um it's because I thought it's gonna be short. It was pretty long too. I didn't know I've been playing for almost 2 hours now. So yeah. And also the other reason why I don't feel like why I'm thinking about or I'm hesitating about playing the other endings because I'm thinking, do I have to read all of that again? Or would it be nice to skip some? Yeah, because as much as possible I don't want to skip some. Well, I guess right now I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, this is my playthrough of Heartstop Tour. So I guess I can play it however I want also. At least I know I have the liberty of doing that. So also to correct my statement from the beginning, I'll also write it in the description and in the comments. At the beginning I said 4 endings. Apparently it was 6 endings. I interchanged and misread 4 days with 2 love interests as 4 endings with love interests. So I really thought that it would be 1 ending and another ending. So yeah, my mistake. I will put that in the description and in a pinned comment. I'll apologize for that. I don't want this game to be, to be spread around, or I don't want my misinformation to be, spread around regarding this game, because that's not fair. So yeah, I apologize again. It's 6 endings, not 4 endings. I misread. It's 4 days with LIs. So yeah. So yeah, there we have it. In our next playthrough of Heartstop Tour, I'll be playing Riku. I'll be playing Riku's route now. Riku is the guy and the pink hoodie, the one on the what do you call this? The one on the right. So yeah. Now, regarding the other endings, I'm still deciding upon whether I should showcase the other endings, since I bet that pretty sure there's going to be like the same main dialogues, and I feel like that would be a long time, and I fear for my throat. I fear for my voice as well. So I'll still decide on that, whether I'll touch on the other endings or we should leave it as that, and my playthrough will be playing a route and reaching whatever endings it will be, depending on my choices in this game. So yeah. So this is so what we played today was Lilian's route. I think we got the good ending from how I see it. They were both able to escape their, what they deem as, they were able to escape to freedom. Him escaping his golden cage, us escaping unemployment. So there you have it. And I guess maybe one, well, like what I said earlier, the one ending could be enough for now. I'll still decide whether to touch on the other endings after I played one round of Riku's route. So yeah, because I do feel like the one ending kind of gave us a good picture already of what their dynamics are like, what their personalities are like. So yeah. Now I'm thinking, when should I play this next? Next week? Maybe give it some time. I think it's maybe sometime soon, since I don't think the 2 stories would be that similar anyways. At least I don't think so. Maybe at the beginning. I do feel the moment if we rejected Julian earlier, it would have been Riku's route. Because there's an yes or no, and the other choices slowly transitioned to being 3 choices instead of 2. So yeah. What else? What else do I have to address? Oh, maybe if I might stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Depends if there are other, pauses in this adventure of mine. But yeah, I don't know what else to stream. Like what I've mentioned before. How I stream will be depending on what game I feel like playing. I'll try to, I'll try to entertain as much as possible as I play the game, which is why, well, I'm still learning how to, how to entertain properly while playing games. So, I guess it's best. Just why I feel that it is best to, just play the game I feel like doing in the meantime as I try to grow the skill. So yeah, you might see me tomorrow or you might not. Like what I said prior to, uh, I don't really have a fixed schedule since I am also expecting a lot of bosses in this adventure. So yeah, once again, I guess maybe, so yeah, there's no schedule as well. I just feel like what I feel like playing and try to develop habits, develop skills that can further help entertain you guys and grow this space or further improve this space. I would like you to see as a cozy getaway as well. See, we fit the theme, right? We got to see their wishes and then we got the cozy getaway. Okay, so this is it for now, I guess. So once again, we've just played an ending of Julian's route. Next time, we'll be playing the other love interest route in this game, and I'm still deciding whether to pursue the other endings as well, or I'll leave it up to you guys to discover. Maybe we'll have this talk again after I play Rico's route in the near future. So I guess this is it. This is really it. Thank you for dropping by, guys. So this is Linden, your wandering neighbor, your wandering spirit, your wandering neighbor, if you will. Here to help grant wishes, also to find my own wish as well. This is Heartstop Tour. We finished Julian's route. We finished an ending, and next time we'll be playing Riku's route when we pick up this game again. Go pick this game yourself, also, guys. Try to explore the other endings as well. Tell me in the comments what ending you got, if you got similar ending as to me or not. And let's decide also together if we shall. Let's also decide together next time if we shall tackle the other endings as well. Right now, the main goal is to experience the characteristics of both of our love interests and our NC's dynamic with both of them. So one down, one more to go. So thank you for coming. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope that you continue to watch my show. Thank you, bye. Bye bye.